It's that time again. We're getting ready for the MAREI meeting, and I just wanted to take a minute and run through the new member orientation just in case you have some questions before you get there. So, first off, who am I? I am Kim Tucker, and I am one of the co-founders of MAREI. MAREI stands for Mid-America Association of Real Estate Investors. My husband and I started this back 21 years ago, back in 2004, there wasn't another group like it. And we decided we needed support. We needed other people like us to talk to. We just needed a lot of stuff. And we went to other cities that had groups like ours. We just didn't have one here in Kansas City. So we started MAREI in 2004. We've moved around a lot, but for the meeting, June 9th, we are meeting at the DoubleTree Hotel. And sometimes we move around in the hotel, but most of the time we are in the Sedona Ballroom. So how do you find that? Come in the main front doors, and then you're gonna go in front of the lobby, hang a left past all the little chairs and little computer desks, keep going past the bar. At the very end, past the bar, that's where we are. So if you come early, the bar opens at 5. So if you wanted to come an hour early and have dinner, you could do that. And then we start doors open at 6 for networking. So what's it all about? Why did we create MAREI? And really, back when Don and I got started, we were this is the beginning of internet times. So we were sitting at home doing a lot of stuff on the internet. We were walking around having meetings. So calling people up and going to their office and having meetings, having coffee one-on-one with one person, one at a time. We had a few people that were having small events, so like 10 or 12 people, and it was usually they were trying to sell us something, and there was nothing else out there. We did find another smaller group, but they weren't quite supporting us the way we wanted to be supported. So we started MAREI in 2004 um, with a shoestring budget and my buyer's list because I sold bank-owned properties. So that's how we got started. And it was a place where we could go to ask for questions, ask questions, ask for help because we were new in real estate. We could talk to other people that might have money to help us do a deal. That's where we found a lot of our private lenders. We could also take the deals that we had for sale. I could sell them to the other people in the room. I was wholesaling and then I was listing fixer-upper properties and working for a bank selling bank-owned properties. So it was a great place to sell properties. I could get insights and share referrals when we need a contractor. Who do we get to put on a roof? Who do we call to fix the furnace? That's what we used MAREI for. We asked questions. We could find money. We could give money. We could do deals together. That's what the whole MAREI was about. So who are you going to find when you walk in the door? We have about 680 paid members. You're going to find about, I don't know, about 75 of them at any given meeting. And then the rest are any given monthly meeting, main meeting, like we're having Tuesday night. And then we're going to have another 30 or 40 guests, sometimes more. But how many people think they're part of MAREI? We have about 5,000 people on our mailing list that come and go for meetings that fit their needs. And then we have a lot of contractors and service providers that do a lot of business with our members, but they're not necessarily full-time regular members. They just think they are. So what do we offer? We offer real connections with people that are doing deals. So if you come to a meeting and you're going to see all these little cliques of people around the room, they're not really cliques. They're the experts in the room are being asked questions by the people that know they have the answers. So go listen in. If you don't really have any questions, just go listen in like the little bird on the wall. Or if you do have questions, raise your hand. Say, hey, I'm Bob. Can I step in and join this conversation? Could somebody help me with this? And somebody there will be able to help you. Even if it's not that group, you didn't pick the right circle of smart people, they can say, oh, well, you need to go talk to this person over here, or you need to go talk to the vendors. And speaking of the vendors, talk to them. They're experts. They can help you. You're going to have opportunities to network, and we don't want to just network and exchange business cards. We want to get to know people. We want to build relationships because when you need a referral, what are you going to do? Go grab that stack of business cards off your desk or call up that person that you met at MAREI that says, call me anytime, I can help you out. That's the person you need. Plus, we also offer access to speakers. So if you go to some of the little smaller events and it's Bob's real estate investing meetup and there's 12 people there and it's always Bob and his friend speaking, Well, there's nothing against Bob. He's great. But when you come to the MAREI meeting, we have about 100 people in the room on average regularly, sometimes more. That gets us a lot better quality speaker, and people will fly in to speak to our group. Or if we have a class or a master class, we partner with other REIA groups around the nation. So if you see one of our master classes on a Saturday, there are anywhere from 125 to sometimes 200 people on that master class. We can get some really quality trainers to teach because they have a room full of engaged people who want to learn. So let's talk about some of your opportunities to network and learn. What do we got going on? Well, we have our monthly in-person meeting. That's on the second Tuesday of the month. That's what's tonight at the DoubleTree. And that is every month, second Tuesday. Been there ever since 2004. We haven't changed it. During COVID, we went online. During a blizzard, we did move a couple meetings because of blizzards. We didn't move them on purpose, but we had a blizzard and nobody could get there, so we had it the following week. My phone is going ding, ding, ding. Hopefully it's done. We also have our Summit Investors Help Night. That's not mine. I partnered with another group. They're investors from nationwide. They take, they have a topic of the month, and then they take questions for about an hour and a half. That is on the fourth Wednesday of the month. It's on Zoom. We also have an online nationwide meeting. So if you can't make the Tuesday night meeting because you have kids or you just missed it or you don't live here. I mean, I had one member, she joined us from Costa Rica. She came to all of our online events for a year. I finally met her when she moved to Kansas City. So check out our online nationwide meeting. This month we're talking about LLCs. That is the fourth Thursday of the month. We're not talking about all the dodgy, we're asking questions of the experts. We've got an attorney and a CPA, and we're talking real world. How do you set up an LLC? Where do you get it? When do you need it? What kind of taxation do you need? We also have a lot of member hosted meetups on our calendar. So if you go to our calendar events, you're going to see all of these events. We've got something that meets every Wednesday, something that meets every Tuesday, the second Saturday, the third Thursday. These are all groups hosted by our members, and some of them are only in person, some of them are both. So some of them you can go virtually as well as in person, and then some of them you can go in person or watch them live streamed on Facebook. So check those out. And then our master classes. I mentioned those earlier. Those are two a month generally, unless we run into holidays. So this past May, we only had one because of Memorial Day. And in November and December, we only have one because of Christmas and Thanksgiving. But those classes are usually 4 to 6 hours of in-depth training, generally by experts from RIAs across the country. Generally, they don't have something they really want to sell you. They're giving you everything they got right there in the class, but a few of them might have further training from time to time. Some of them are beginner topics, some of them are super advanced topics. So no matter where you are in your real estate investing career, one of them is going to fit what you need. Generally, they're around $47 per member if you sign up by the early bird date. And if you check out the meetings, you're going to see a buy one, get one free flyer at the meeting. So you can buy one and get the second one for the month for free. Check those out. So then you can get two master classes for $47 if you attend the meeting. Then you want to check out the MAREI Member Library. You remember what COVID did to us? It made us go online. Well, it also made it super easy for us to record everything. Zoom records everything. So now it is all in our library. So we have all of our monthly meetings going back to about 2019, actually. And then we have a lot of um, podcast pop-ups, discussions. They are all in the member library as well. We've got wholesaling. If you want to learn how to wholesale, we got a ton of information on that. We've got rehabbing topics, and we have long-term rental topics. We have short-term rental topics, Airbnb, midterm rental topics, creative financing, subject to private lending, notes. Whatever it is you need to learn, you're probably going to find it in our library. And if it's not in our library, let me know what you're looking for. I can probably find it for you. Just don't go just pulling it off of YouTube. Some stuff on YouTube is great, don't get me wrong, but then some stuff on YouTube is just not quite right. So before you just take people at their word on the internet that everything is kosher and dandy, come check with us. So why do people join? Because they can come check with us. Because there's something. You out there all by yourself. You're out there trying to figure it out all by yourself, and you're a one single person. But when you join our community, you are part of our family, and let's just say there's 5,000 of us. And we've partnered with REIA groups across the nation. There's 20, 30, 40,000 of us. So we are able to get better deals when it comes to working with vendors. We can get special treatment. We can get better speakers. And if there's a speaker out there that maybe didn't do things quite right and you need help solving the problem, with our buying power and our reach, sometimes we can help you out. And if you need to see if something is, do I want to listen to this person? Should I trust them? And you don't know anything about them. Well, I might not know them, but I bet I can find somebody who does, and we can find out if they are a person you want to listen to or not. So, why do people join MAREI? Well, for those reasons. They join for the education. They come so they can learn stuff. They stay because of the community. And I tell you, sometimes I'm like, I just don't want to go to the meeting tonight. I'm just tired. And then I go to the meeting and I come home. I'm super pumped. I've learned 10 things. I had questions that I didn't know I had, but they came up and I came home with answers. They've become my family and my tribe. We often have a meeting after the meeting. If there's happening, you need to go to that. You're going to find a lot of people talking through what they learned and then asking more questions of each other. We also celebrate each other's wins. We offer honest help. If you have a deal that needs funded, don't ever go around saying, I can't do this deal. It's amazing, but there's no money. There's millions of dollars in the MAREI meeting. If you have a deal, somebody can help you with it. Whether it's they buy it from you, or if you're totally brand new and you have no idea what you're doing, they might buy it from you. They might partner with you and help you do the deal for, well, they might want more than half of it, but you'll learn how to do it. So don't ever not do a deal because you don't have the money. Don't ever get stuck because you have a question. That's what the meetings are for. That's what the workshops are for. That's what our Facebook group is for. Take your questions. Always come to the meeting with questions so you can get your answers. So all of this, what does it cost? It's a bazillion dollars. But for you tonight, it's only $149 a year. That's our discounted rate. It's auto recurring. And don't let that scare you. Auto recurring. Oh my God, she's going to charge me again in 365 days. Yes, but we're also going to give you a notice that that's going to happen. So in 365 days, if you're not, I don't live in Kansas City anymore. I moved to Timbuktu. I don't do real estate, don't care anymore. Just tell me not to charge your card and it won't happen. But if I have a check and I got to come after you every month, every year to remind you to renew, it's a little bit more. We also have another option for those that are a little bit on a tight budget that can pull $25 a month. We have a $25 a month membership. But if you join at the $25 a month membership, don't feel you're stuck. If you want to upgrade to 149, give me a call. We'll take care of it and get you upgraded. You don't have to stay at the $25 level. If you have a spouse, a business partner, family member that wants to join with you, you join at 149, you can add them on for 50 bucks. We don't have any extra fees for our monthly meetings. We do have an extra fee for the master classes. And some of the events on our calendar are not our events. So like the landlord groups, they do have a membership fee that helps cover their overhead, and they do so much for you legislative wise in Kansas City, Missouri, or in Johnson County. You want to be a member of theirs too, so they do have a small membership fee. But other than that, if you want to come to the monthly meeting, there's no extra fee for that. If you want to come to the trade show, there's no extra fee for that. If you want to come to speed networking, there's no extra fee for that. Master classes are about $47. Like I said, some of them are a little bit more if they're a little bit more in depth. We always record them, so if you pay for one and you can't make it, we have the recording for you. And even if we send it out to you and you lose it, we get a lot of people. I've had several emails in the past month. I went to this class last year and I had the replay, but I can't find it. Can you send it to me? And we have all of those. We're able to send those out to you. And we have a money back guarantee, 100% money back guarantee. So on the membership, if you join and you come to at least 6 things, you come to 6 meetings, 6 workshops, 6 master classes, any 6 things, and at the end of the year, you're like, I didn't get my money's worth, let us know. We'll refund your money. There's no question asked. We'll just refund it. Our master classes are the same. Take the master class, go through it, and if you thought it was, you know, wasn't worth your money, let us know. We'll give you money back. We haven't had any refunds yet. So we want you to join at the MAREI meeting tonight, if at all possible. That way you can just jump right in and get everything going right now tonight. And as a special bonus and a push to get you to say, get on board and become part of our family, we have some bonuses for you. Especially, these are really good for our brand new members. If you're not a brand new to real estate and you need another direction, let me know. I might have a better bonus for you. But this is what we got tonight. We have 2 books for our beginners. One is How to Get Rich in Real Estate, written by Vena Jones-Cox, my personal mentor, both for real estate and for running the REIA. And then I put together a book, The Beginner's Guide to Real Estate Investing, or the Real Estate Investor's Beginner's Guide. And I change the name every week, so I don't know what it's called. You can find it on Amazon, but I have it for free in a PDF. You get instant access to our resource library, and my notes just took out the other 2 great bonuses that we have. We have 2 master classes for you. I'm looking at my notes and they're not there. So here's our 2 master classes. We recorded 2. We recorded one at the end of 2023 and one at the 2024. So the first one is how to set up your real estate investing business. What do you need to do? Do you need to go form an LLC? You need a bank account? How do you get good credit? How do you overcome bankruptcy? I believe those were all topics we went through in that class I went through with Darin Carey. He is from Dayton, Ohio. He has been investing for the last 20 years. Him and his wife, they actually got married at a REIA meeting. So he lives, breathes, and eats real estate. He's also a hard money lender, and he does a lot of private lending in Dayton, in Ohio, and he taught this master class for us. It's great. I went to it. I thought it was fabulous. Then we have a second master class that was just recorded this past December with Will Pritchett. He is a retired fireman. He and his wife both retired from their jobs because they've been able to raise millions and millions of dollars as real estate investors to invest in real estate. They run a fire group. It's FIRE. And at the moment, my brain is going dead. I can't remember what FIRE stands for. But he taught this master class on private money. So if you're one of these people, like, I know everybody says to start with hard money, and usually you do, or if you have your own money, that's great too. But everybody strives to have private money. And this master class will show you how to find the private lenders, how to put the deals together, how to talk to them. And guess what? All those people, some of them are going to be people you already know. Some of them are going to be people you meet, and some of them are going to be people at the REIA group. So what are we going to do now? You're ready to join right now. You don't even want to wait for the meeting. You want to do it right now and get access. So you can go to the website, marei.org. You can click on membership, and that'll get you to the join page. You can join right there. If it asks you to log in because you've already registered for a pass and you don't remember your username and password, it will reset for you. You can also come to the MAREI meeting tonight and just fill out a form and say, I want to join. Check the box. One for 25 a month, 149, 199 if you have a partner. Put in a credit card, and the people at the check-in desk will get you all taken care of. We'll get that all processed, and the bonuses should be emailed out to you sometime Thursday, I believe. So that'll give you some food for thought. So I wanted to tell you just a little bit more stuff in closing. MAREI is more than just a Tuesday night meeting. It is a full-blown community. So if Tuesday night meetings, you just can't make them because you have a church night, you have toddlers, we do record them. So if you can't make some meetings some night, the Tuesday night meeting is always recorded. We can't record the networking, but as long as we have a speaker, it is recorded. We have our in-person, not in-person, our virtual national classes. We have all the support. So if you are doing deals and you just need help and questions, you can get on our Facebook group. You can get on any of the virtual meetings. You can come to any, if you can't make our meetings, there's a lot of other stuff on the calendar. Check those out. And we're here to help you take your next step, whether that's just getting started or learning how to scale. And always, 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 if there's a meeting after the meeting, stick around. If you still have questions, I would never ever go to a meeting without a question. Here's one more tip for you. Before you go to any real estate meeting, whether it's mine, anybody else's, have a list of what you hope to get out of that meeting. I want to meet a title person, I want to meet a hard money lender, and I want to meet a realtor. Write that down, come in with that as your agenda, and ask everybody who is the realtor I need to know, who is the lender I need to know, who is the title company I need to know. They might be in the room, they might not, but you can get notes and take that. Also, what questions do you have? Like, how do you do this and how do you do that? Take those to the meetings and get your answers. So, I hope I have opened your eyes to all of the possibilities of being a member of MAREI, and I look forward to seeing you at the meeting. Look for me. I will be around there somewhere, running around without what is it? I got Zoom hair tonight. I'll have normal hair tomorrow night, and also look for Don. He'll probably be fighting with the screen and the sound system. Um, we're trying out new microphones, so I will see you all at the meeting. At least hope I will, and then I'll see you next month and the month after. So thanks for watching.